We're here today to do two very important things. One, we're here to launch and celebrate and give recognition to and support groundbreaking legislation by Senator Oscar Braynon that looks to fundamentally bring Florida's election code and functionality into the modern era. The second thing we're here to do is the celebration of a centenarian. At 102 years old, Ms. Desiline Victor has become a national symbol for voting rights. We're here today as a community to affirm that voting is a fundamental right. The Florida legislature wants to absolve itself of the travesty of last year's election. But Floridians and people throughout the country know that the mess that we saw was a direct result of legislation and intentional work by the Governor, Scott, and his legislative allies. And it's not just last year. Historically, Florida has been the place where partisan interests have undermined the democratic process and changed democratic outcomes. So our remedies can't be just about fixing last year's problems. It has to be about setting forth into law a permanent, structural, and enforceable set of solutions that takes politics out of our basic rules of democracy and brings the process into the present day. Senator Braynon's bill, which starting today we are calling Desiline's Free and Fair Democracy Act, creates true election reform in Florida and puts a stop to politicians who manipulate our election laws for partisan gain. It ensures that every eligible citizen who takes the responsibility to participate in our democracy can cast a ballot and know that it counts. A key part of this bill is that it enshrines the right to vote into state law. Having an explicit affirmative right to vote protects citizens against partisan efforts to make voting harder. In Florida, we saw those efforts cut early voting and led to outrageous lines and voter purges that tried to make eligible citizens not be able to vote. It also provides modernizing voter registration and would remove the trap of citizens returning into society who paid their time. It is a fundamental piece of legislation, and we are here today because we believe that Florida is stronger when all our communities are able to participate fully in our democracy.